This is Dave again at TitleSearch.com and AFX Title, taking a look at a type of lien we see pretty commonly on title searches when there are liens, and that is a municipal lien. They're almost always involuntary, meaning they're put on the property by the creditor without the blessing of the property owner. It's usually a result of an obligation to a government agency that is unmet. One common example is sales tax. If a person who owns a property has a business where they're required to submit sales taxes and they don't do that, the taxing agency for that state will probably put a lien on their property. Another example is on property tax itself. If you don't pay the taxes on the property as an owner and it becomes a lien because of delinquency, that lien sticks with the property and in most cases becomes a priority lien in front of anything else. If there are zoning violations in some cities, the city planning or permitting entity can place a lien on the property for zoning violations if they're not cured properly. Even things such as cleanup or maintenance or beautification, if you don't keep the yard mowed in some cities, they can put a lien on the property. In some cities there's very specific requirements of how high the grass can grow, and if that's exceeded, they'll put a lien on the property. And some states and counties, there are provisions to put a lien on a property for child support being in arrears. That's also a government or municipal lien. In some states, there may be court fines or fees due to criminal violations or even traffic court that, if they're delinquent, can result in a lien on the property of the delinquent payer. There's something that's related to a lien but may not be appear to be a lien but has the same context. If there's a permit pulled on a property and that permit is not closed out, somebody attempted to upgrade electrical, maybe do a plumbing repair, maybe even add an addition to the property. If that permit isn't closed out and inspected by the zoning or by the appraiser in that property, in that jurisdiction, it may result in an infraction that has the same effect as a lien. The property can't be sold without that being cleared up. So when taking a look at property titles, be sure that municipal liens are being considered. The reason why, in most cases, these liens have an unusual priority position. They don't fall in order of priority by date as do other types of liens and claims. They may jump to the head of the line and become a priority claim against a property because it's a government claim. So if you're looking at especially a foreclosure, tax auction, make sure the other liens aren't in front of the encumbrance that's being foreclosed, because it may not be wiped out as might be some other private sector type liens.